Humbled in the first ODI, hitting back hard in the second. This has been an exciting series already. We're down to a decider in Bengaluru. We're looking ahead to the top 5 things to watch out for from that game on ESPN Cricinfo Match Day with Dasgupta. Right, let's get straight into it. Here's our 5-point countdown. At number 5, what we've got is India and Australia's record in ODI series deciders. We knew from the very beginning that when these two teams meet in ODI series, it's always close or almost always close. We're looking at scorelines where it's been neck and neck even in the last few ODI series, with Australia winning 2, India winning 2. And of course, they won at each other's homes, which only adds to the little needle. But let's get Deep's thoughts on it. It's been such an interesting series, this short series. What could be the deciding factor in this deciding ODI, given how close these two teams tend to make?
It's very difficult to actually say that because I think both the teams are equally matched. They've got good batsmen, and especially with Manas Labuschagne there as well, who looks like a really good pick for Australia. And then even the bowlers are very equally matched sides, maybe the top 2 sides in the world at this point in time in ODI cricket. So I mean, the margins are very fine here.
And maybe it'll be about who wins those little battles in the game itself. At number 4, that's what we've got, which is the Adam Zampa Virat Kohli duel. It's a bit of a subplot in this larger story of this series. And now we've seen Virat Kohli in 8 innings fall to Adam Zampa no less than 5 times. He's making it a habit of picking up the Indian captain's wicket, is the Australian leg spinner. So keep an eye out on how Kohli chooses to go after him. But then again, if he is going to get a decent 60, 70, 80 or a 90 before he gets out, India wouldn't mind. At number 3, what can we expect from the Chinnaswamy? Perhaps a pivotal conversation this, given the venue of this decider. The last 2 ODIs played here between India and Australia in 2013 and 17. You remember that one in 2013, a very memorable day for Rohit Sharma. India were 383 for 6 in 2017. Australia got 300 plus, and therefore the chasing teams lost both. Now that makes it a fairly interesting conversation, given that teams tend to like to chase. Australia have done that in both games so far.
I think the deciding factor there would be the dew. If you look at surfaces like Rajkot and Bangalore, where it's such a fantastic surface to bat on, and if there is no dew, so batting first, you get around 330, 340 like India did in the last game, that's an added pressure on the chasing side. And I mean, irrespective of how good the surface is, how good the batsmen are, I mean, you have 330, 340 on the board. That's a different kind of a pressure, and that's where I think even the Rajkot game, if you recall, there wasn't much dew at all, so it becomes comparatively easier to defend. And obviously, you know, batting first on those surfaces, you have the opportunity to bat out the opposition, which has happened in Bangalore in the last couple of games that you've mentioned.
All right, let's continue our countdown. What we've got at number 2 is perhaps a little bit of pressure on Australia's middle order. Once that double blow was dealt by Kuldeep Yadav in the second ODI, you thought that the game was effectively sealed. But if you look at the likes of Alex Carey, Ashton Turner and Ashton Agar, who bats 7, which is key position in ODI side, you think that do they need to do a little bit more? Those are the numbers there in front of you, and Ashton Turner might average 46, but after that very memorable innings in Mohali, he's actually had a few low scores even in the IPL, and that carried on in the second ODI at Rajkot. So that's perhaps one point Australia need to look at on a batting friendly surface. At number 1, Rahul, who returns to his home ground, and whether he would stick in the middle order is our final point of conversation. We're looking at Rahul's ODI record since 2019. The average has been very good. He played a match-winning innings in Rajkot, of course. Now we have to wait perhaps on confirmation of Rohit Sharma's availability. But would you, maybe an interesting thought of whether you keep Rahul in the middle regardless, given that may well be the role that he has to play if everybody's there.
You're telepathic, aren't you?
No, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I actually was, while that game was on at Rajkot, I was thinking about it. Listen, India struggled for that number 4, number 5.
Yes.
Right? Now compare that with the openers. India has a lot of openers waiting in the wings as well. Someone like Mayank Agarwal, Prithvi Shaw. So you're not, you're not short of openers, but what you're short of are middle order batsmen.
Yes.
So why not just settle in there and say, you know what, that's yours. Even if someone like Shikhar is out of form or he's not getting runs, don't shuffle him. Keep him there. Get someone like Mayank Agarwal into the mix as well. Get him as an opener, but then don't touch him. And the last couple of games, a very important thing that has come out is Rahul, the wicketkeeper, in 50 overs as well. He was very safe. You know, somebody I think or a ploy that Team India can think of. T20 definitely is, even in 50 overs. for longish term, I'm not saying long term, but
Right.
longish term, that could be a ploy as well.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you very much, Deep Dasgupta. You've given us plenty to think about ahead of this series decider. Keep an eye out on KL Rahul, who can't seem to put a foot wrong these days in the Indian ODI side. It should be a cracking decider to what's been a very entertaining series, the third of which, of course, is at Bengaluru on Sunday.